Hi there, this is Coach Dar of Pickle Pro Academy, and I'm here to do my honest review on the Selkirk Labs Boomstik. Today, we're diving into Selkirk's newest and baddest release, the Selkirk Labs Boomstik. This is Selkirk's first true elite tier power paddle, and it marks a massive step forward for their Labs program. What sets this paddle apart is the tech under the hood. It features a dual density foam core, surrounded by a softer EVA foam band. To keep the weight down while maintaining stability, Selkirk uses honeycomb polypropylene in the handle instead of the heavy foaming. The most visible innovation is the MOI tuning system. These are copper weights mounted extremely on the edge guard to maximize the sweet spot and the twist weight. The MOI tuning system makes it also very recognizable even at a far distance. For surface texture, Selkirk uses Infinigrit, which further testing shows is 3 times more durable than standard raw carbon fiber. For on-court performance, if you want power, this is it. The elongated model is my favorite. That's why I have 3 of this. I don't have the wide model, but for the longest time, I have been using elongated model, so I'm very much familiar with the science of this type of paddle. The elongated model hits right up against the legal power limit. So if you come from a tennis background like I do, you will quickly love the Boomstik. The Boomstik's vertical layup works much like a vertical switch or a tennis racket. It provides a specific flex needed to provide turning raw power into aggressive, controlled rotation. These paddles are noticeably loud, and I acknowledge that this is rightfully named Boomstik. The sound it creates is aggressive and satisfying, though it can be deceptive. A lot of players noted the sound is so boomy, you might think that you're hitting harder than you actually are. Now, the learning curve. This is a touch-and-go paddle. Because it has so much pop, you'll need to adjust your defensive game. And on my end, I need to do a lot of hours of drills before I can finally say that I fully adjusted. In fact, it took me about a month to say the Boomstik is for me. The hardest thing for me to adjust are the blocks and resets. With the previous paddles that I've used before, I find that using the Boomstik with blocks and resets, you have to stay focused and let the paddle do the work. If you add too much motion, the ball will fly. I have lots of friends who are advanced players who ask and borrow their Boomstik paddles. And most, if not all of them, say that this is a bit wild and kind of hard to master the first few games. Eventually, you will have the right balance to maximize its power and science. The Boomstik paddle is backed up by a lifetime warranty and Selkirk's reputation for top-tier customer service. For the final verdict, if you can handle the price tag, you're getting a paddle with faster hands, a massive sweet spot, and enough power to dominate the baseline. This is Coach Dar again of Pickle Pro Academy, and see you on the courts.